Welcome back, everybody. This is Primus, and today I'm going to be showing you my new ship. It's kind of in an Elven-y style. I think I'm actually just going to call it an Elven-y style because my friend was giving me some shit over calling that Elven. So this can be Elven. And I basically just went through and tried to create a new style of ship. I got a new kind of sail in the back here. It's got basically a mast, one mast actually, and it's not multi-mast ship. It's close enough. And then we have two beams coming off here. I forget what the sail is called in real life. So I actually tried to go through and do a lot of things differently in this build. I went through and tried to detail this out as much as I could. I focused a lot on the sails and the mast and trying to make them look as detailed as possible. I think that's something that a lot of my older ships tend to lack. So we went through, we basically just shaped up all these beams to look very nice now. Came along through here, detailed that beam, and then tried to detail the mast some. I didn't want to do too much detail, just because I think that'd make it look chunky and too big. I want it to appear pretty elegant still, because it is supposed to be like an Elven style ship. So we can get a look down by the water like so. I tried to integrate the ice from the build over there. I think that worked out pretty well, just as a couple highlights here and there. On the bow, trying to use some empty space as well. And yeah, so if we come along onto the deck here, you'll notice that the mast is offset by 1. It was originally here, and then I was derping around with the sails and ended up there. So yeah, stern of the ship, nothing too fancy there. You can see we just got some detailing going on. I tried to trade out all the wood for alternatives. Instead of using fences, I used some iron bars. Instead of using the wood on the mast and on the beams, I used stone and quartz. I'm just trying to keep it very in much with this palette I'm messing with. The only thing I did change was I added some cyan wool here as the boundary on the sails, just because I don't think ice would look too good like that. I tend to use ice as like a highlight, like as down there. And so that is about it. Please leave me any feedback you have in the comment sections below. There's not really a whole lot I want to do on this. I will show you real quick though what it looks like with shaders. The reason I'm not doing it in shaders is because my shaders are acting up, and you can see that it looks transparent. So before we go, I kind of want to touch on a couple points. First one being like, why did I build this ship? You guys probably saw this coming, as I build ships on pretty much every style I do, and it's kind of just to experiment to see whether I can get away with building something in this style on a larger scale. And so I think a big part of that is trying out a ship, seeing if I can replicate it in like a naval form, or because I think these ships, especially in Greymore here, add so much detail to the city. So I want to make sure I can use them and all that stuff. Another point is that you guys have been asking for tutorials like crazy on this tower here. I do plan on getting around to that, and I do want to build a tutorial on this ship here. I think this ship is pretty cool and unique, especially with the sails. So I do want to go through and do something like that. However, it's going to take a little bit of time, and yeah, so it's probably going to come out next weekend, maybe midweek if we're really lucky. Don't count on that though. That's about it. Again, any comments you have in the comment section below would be greatly appreciated. And as the sun sets majestically on our little playground here, I will see you guys next time.